be here today, knowing so much more about these amazing animals and have a renewed respect for the ocean and the waterways we share with them. Let's get things started by introducing you all to one of the dolphins we're here for. Coming up, this is Rascal. Now, Rascal is a bottlenose dolphin, which is just one of several different species of whales and dolphins, also known as cetaceans, that can be found right off the Florida coast. Now, all the dolphins you'll meet today were born within our SeaWorld parks, and they range in age from 5 all the way up to Starbuck at the center at 47 years old. After today's presentation, be sure to visit us next door at Key West Dolphin Cove, where you can learn even more and get a closer look at this amazing green mammal. Now that we've met some of our fun, let's dive in and talk about what makes dolphins so cool. Nature has given them some amazing adaptations that allow them to navigate, forage, and of course to play. One of these is the vocal located on top of their heads. This is where they breathe from and also really vocalize from. So let's listen in. To hold their breath while they forage for their prey. The treasure consists of fish, squid, and the occasional crustacean. In order to catch that fast-moving and slippery fish, dolphins like Rick will use their powerful tails, reaching speeds of up to 22 miles per hour. Dolphins will also use their powerful tails to get a better look above the surface, getting their bodies all the way up and down to the water. Engaging our dolphins both physically and mentally allows us to give them the best care possible and provides exceptional animal welfare. With this care, we develop bonds and build relationships with them, much like you would with a dog at home. And although dolphins seem to be natural athletes, our mutual love of play is one thing that provides that connection between us. And over the last 60+ years, SeaWorld has learned that their play ultimately leads to our discoveries. So while our playtime today may just look like a lot of impressive jumps and spins, it's actually an essential part in how we care for them. Just watch.
The opportunity to spend time with dolphins can bring out the child in any of us. And childhood memories, they can often last a lifetime. So that's why today, we want to inspire a young SeaWorld guest the same way a dolphin trainers were inspired during the first visits to the park. Hello there, what's your name? Haley, nice to meet you. And Haley, where are you joining us from? She's from her house. And where's that? Oh, they're all the way from UC Florida. Let's give it a big SeaWorld welcome. Haley, she's really going to demonstrate how we can build a relationship with the dolphins, like the one that's about to join us right now. But in order to do that, we gotta get a little bit closer. So how about you take 2 more steps? Yeah, 1 more, right next to that 24-foot drop-off. Now, Haley, when we first met, we got to shake hands. In order for you to say hello to this dolphin, you gotta shake his flipper. So Haley, meet Alejandro. Alejandro, meet Haley. That was great, Haley. You know, there are different ways you can build a relationship with dolphins. And one of them is to feed them fish, just like that. So go ahead and put your hands together, and I'm gonna give you a fish going to Alejandro. You can go ahead and toss it right in. Great! Now, let's give you one per hand. Here you go. And down the hatch they go. And look at that, Haley. You just got to feed a dolphin. How cool is that? Oh, Haley, look at your hands. It looks like you got some fish guts. Ooh, smell them. Smell mine. Gross. Don't worry. I'm going to show you exactly how you can get rid of that. It's very simple. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to put your hands in front of you, and then you're going to put them together. Now that you have them together, you're going to rub them real fast. Faster than that, Haley. Faster than that. And then you're going to dry them off. It's going to be one long ride back to Eustace. Haley, let's keep building your relationship with Alejandro here. Another way to do so is to give him a background. So go ahead and put both of your knees on the floor just like mine. And you can go ahead and give him a background. Great! Now how does it feel? You can keep going, yeah? Yeah, you can keep going. Great. Yeah, what do you say it feels like? Like a dolphin? Okay. Yes, soft and smooth, yes. Now I'm going to tell you a little secret about Alejandro. He has a ticklish spot, and it is located right here. So how about you go ahead and you tickle him? Yeah, just like that. Yeah, a little bit more. There we go. Oh. He got you a little wet, but you know what? We can have him get away with that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have him get out of that. Oh, I know that was great. Now, because he got you a little wet, I think you need to get him back. So put your hand in the water and splash it back. Yep. Oh wait. Try one more time. Wait. Oh no, Haley. He got you a bit wet. I'll have you splash him again, but there's no way you're gonna win at a splashing game with a dolphin. So let's go ahead and have you stand nice and tall. And we're gonna have you ask Alejandro here to do a big jump for everyone to see. Here's what you're gonna do, okay? You're gonna use this hand and you're gonna point at him. Great. Now that you're pointing at him, when I say go, that hand that you're pointing at him with, you're gonna real fast point to those trees right there. Okay, are you ready? Because he's watching you. Ready, and go! And look, he saw you, Haley! And this is just for you. Haley, that was great! And look how fast he gets back here. Whoa! Here, Haley, you can go ahead and give him another fish. Yeah. And one more. And Haley, you're doing great. How about you eat this one? Okay, you can just go ahead and give it to Alejandro then. Don't worry, it fell. We won't feed him this one anymore. The cleaning department's gonna take care of that one, okay? Here, take that one instead. Give it to Alejandro. Okay, look at your hands again. You still got fish guts. Remember what to do? Show them to Alejandro, put them together, rub them real fast, faster than that, a little bit faster than that. And you know what? There we go. Have fun, going back home. Haley, you have been incredible, but there's actually one more thing for you to do, and that is for you to wave goodbye to your new friend. So everyone, let's hear it for Haley and Alejandro.
what can we all do to help? Small things can have big impacts. Recycle, join the beach cleanup. Be sure to properly dispose of fishing line and plastic bottles. Better yet, choose reusable items or reduce the amount of waste we all produce. Simple actions like these can go a long way in protecting ocean life. Alex and I are just two, over 350 zoological professionals here on the SeaWorld team. Collectively, this team not only provides world-class care for these dolphins, but has facilitated the rescue of over 42,000 animals with the goal of rehabilitating and returning those animals to their natural habitat. Your visit today matters. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to do this good work and save wildlife that needs our help. So on behalf of our entire animal care team, we'd like to say thank you. When we care for our world and take action on behalf of the animals that call it home, that's part of a legacy we leave behind, and it's worth celebrating.
rehearsal started. This is your Places call. Places, everyone.
so impressed with all the facts that I've memorized for this presentation. Oh, do you think he's here yet? Yeah.
Yes, I'm up here, and I see that you and Seymour are on time and in your places. I like it.
Oh, yes, we sure are, Mr. Director, sir. And can I just say that I am so excited to be working with such an amazing and talented...
Yes, that's great, wonderful, amazing. But where is your co-worker, Clyde?
Oh, yes, Clyde. Well, he was with Ben backstage, but Ben is always live streaming. It's really weird.
Clyde!
Clyde!
Alright, so Clyde and I are going to be making our way to the front of the stage right now. Now, I was just upstairs just a few minutes ago, but now that I'm down here, you guys can really see how different it is.
Hi, Ben. You're late.
I'm sorry, I'm late for what page? Hello, I'm sorry everyone, I didn't realize this was happening right now, but you know what, that's fine. Because Clyde and I are just live streaming. We have so many fans watching.
Hashtag, you're still late.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Director, sir. We were just having a little bit of fun. Why don't you tell me what's up there, Paige?
All right, let's get started. Do you know why we're all here?
Yes, I do. This presentation is to celebrate over 60 years of world-class education, world-class conservation,
And world-class fun!
Okay, let's get started with scene 1, SeaLions. What are they? Who would like to take this?
Oh, please pick Seymour, guys.
This section is filled with information about sea lion adaptations. Facts, facts, and more facts.
Facts. Yeah, I didn't prepare for any of that, but you know what? Hey, Clyde, did you prepare, buddy? I'll take that as a no. So, Paige, y'all just take this, please.
Oh, yeah, no problem, Benjamin. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so excited to be sharing some amazing information about the California sea lion. Oh, well, thank you, buds. The real accolades go to sea lions just like Seymour here. Now, one of my favorite facts is that sea lions are actually very tall. Seymour's going to show you just how tall he is. Whoa! Great job, buddy. You look like you're about 6 feet tall, and that is very tall, buddy. Oh, another favorite fact that I really like is that sea lions can rotate their back hip bones. They can actually walk on all 4 flippers. Yes, just like that. Excellent demonstration, Seymour. Now, seals are related to sea lions, but seals move a little bit more like this. Now, sea lions are also very social animals, and they have a wide variety of vocalizations. But did you know that they actually get their name from their very loud roar? Now, their bodies are also packed with muscles that they use to catch their prey and evade predators like killer whales and, you probably guessed it, sharks. Everyone, big round of applause for Seymour.
Yeah, and for all of you watching my live stream at home, this is what you call too much sciencey sea lion stuff.
This is what you call adorable? But Benjamin, sciencey isn't even a word.
Okay, you know what, Paige, that's super skibbity Ohio of you to say to me, or you first of all. And secondly, it should absolutely be a word, right guys? Hashtag sciencey. Yeah!
Calm down. This stuff is super important for us to be sharing with all of our guests today. Isn't that right, Mr. Director, sir?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Nicely done, Seymour. Clyde, do you think you two can handle the next section? Sea lions, where are they found?
Yeah, I think Clyde and I got this. Sea lions, where are they found? Where are they found? Hey guys, I think he has an idea for me. Clyde, what are you thinking, bud? Really? West Coast of North America. Alright, well we're on the East Coast, so I think we should just go look for some. But how about this? Why don't you please just follow my every single move and just stay very close behind. SeaLions are found. It's going really well, guys, because I just found another one right over there.
You're obviously not taking this seriously. He should be taking this seriously, right, everybody? Yeah!
Well, it was a little unconventional, but fun.
Oh yeah, did you hear that, Clyde? He's under hashtag fun.
You each clearly have your own style, but now I need you to work together to demonstrate the strength and agility of the California sea lion. Do you think you can do that together?
Well, Ben just left me, but you know what? I think Seymour and I can handle this part. Sea lions have really long pectoral livers that allows them to reach up to speeds of 13 miles an hour, but they can also reach up to short bursts of 20 miles an hour. Wow! Nicely done, Seymour! But that is not all. He also is packed with pectoral muscles that allows him to launch himself in and out of the water just like this. Wow! This allows him to get a better view of his environment. Woo! Everybody, big round of applause for Seymour! Wow, I think that was the best demonstration I have seen all day. Great job, Seymour. All right, Benjamin, let's see what you and Clyde can do.
Okay, you know what, Clyde? I think we can do way better than Paige and Seymour. So, here's what I'm thinking. I think we need to show everyone your big, incredible dive. Ta-da! Oh, hey, buddy. Clyde, you can't breathe out of that end. Okay. Whenever you're done with that dive, yeah, let's move on to something else. Okay, you know what? How about this? Why don't we show everyone how fast you, my friend, can swim?
What was that?
I mean, obviously that was his freestyle. Guys, let's give it up for Clyde!
Wow, that segment actually worked, but I'm not 100% sure why. I think we need a break so I can figure it out. Take 5, everyone. I could use a soda. scene will be the real test. It's the conservation scene. Seymour, you're up first. Make an impact.
Oh, great! This is my favorite part of the entire presentation. You know, children, they really are our future. And conservation requires that we inspire the next generation to care for our planet and the animals that we share with it, just like Seymour here. Now, Seymour is special because he inhabits both land and sea. Oh, I do actually need help from a volunteer for this part. Oh, hi! Do you want to come and help me? Yeah, come on down. Hi, what's your name? Kiara. So nice to meet you, Kiara. This right here is Seymour. Seymour eats about 15 pounds of fish a day. So, Kiara, you are going to help me out. You're going to feed us. So all you have to do is take this fish and toss it into the air. Seymour's going to catch it. He's pretty good at it. Big toss. Throw it. You want to throw it? Here, one big step back. Watch. Watch me first. Watching. Just toss it up in the air. He'll catch it. There you go. You got it. Whoa! You made it! Great job! That was so good. Now we also communicate with Seymour here in a variety of ways. One is with our own body language. So we're gonna play around a little bit, alright? So how about me and you duck down to the ground? Ready? Let's go. Duck down, see what he does. Oh, that is adorable. You figured out that he knows how to spin, don't you? Yeah, that is adorable. Great job, Seymour. Great job, Kiara. High five. All right, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're gonna take your picture with Seymour. All right, so is your camera right here? Perfect. Seymour's gonna pose. Great job, buddy. All right, you're gonna stand right here. Yep. All right, you're gonna put one hand on his flipper. Great job. Look at your camera on the count of 3. Everyone say tuna. 1, 2, 3. Big round of applause for our future conservationists. Wow, Seymour, that was so fun. All right, Benjamin.
What?
Perfect timing. It is your turn to make an impact, so I really hope you've been studying.
Right, we've been studying back there this entire time. Okay, you know what, Clyde, how about this? Why don't we just find somebody equally as great, yeah? Alright, so, I think we need to find somebody who is super tall, super smart, someone with like a really great sense of passion. Yeah, you know what, Clyde, buddy? Hang on like 2 seconds, because, sir, you'll do. Come on down. Now you can leave the hat on. We love people who wear other theme parks merch to here. Okay. Alright, hi. What's your name? Brandon? Where are you from, Brandon? You're all the way from Colorado. Awesome. You're a lot taller than I thought you were going to be. Alright, come on over here. We're going to turn around and you're facing my friend Clyde, because you know what? Conservation, after all, means working together to ensure the survival of species like Clyde and Seymour. You're going to have to work together. So what I want you to do, put both hands right above your head, just like this. You're going to start spinning around slowly in a circle for me. We're going to see what Clyde does, alright? Start spinning around. You're doing great. I didn't say stop. No, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No, spin around. Spin around. You're doing great. Yeah. Keep going. Alright, hey, I'm gonna have you stop for a minute, because obviously that's not working. Do you know what this is a cue for, though? Do you know what this is a cue for? Yeah, no, he doesn't know what it means either. Yeah, I just want to see if you do it. And you do make a very pretty ballerina, so congratulations. Yeah, and oh, you know what? Did you see our young conservationist, Kiara, toss Seymour a fish and Seymour caught it in his mouth? Yeah, you saw that? Would you like to try? Great, stay right there, open up your mouth, here we go! Way too little There you go. And to say thank you, we want to get a photo of the two. You sound good? All right, come on over here. Like I said, you're kind of tall, so you might want to squat down right here. There we go. Do you have anything in your pockets, by the way? No, perfect. So you're going to look right up here at your family and your camera. On the count of 3, we are all going to say sardines. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Sardines! Now you're going to get wet, right? Oh my goodness! What a total surprise! I had no idea who was going to do that. Thank you so much. You're a great help. Can you guys have a seat? Oh my gosh, you guys see those powerful pectoral flippers in action now? What?
Hold on a minute, Ben. Did you just hear yourself? You were talking about his powerful pectoral flippers. That is sharing science-y facts. Yeah, yay! So proud that you mentioned it.
Thank you so much, Paige. But I thought you said science wasn't even a word.
Yes, I know I said that, but I changed my mind because it's fun, right?
Yeah.
Finally, you have discovered what has made SeaWorld so special for the last 60 years.
We have.
Yes, you shared interesting facts about sea lions, and you had fun doing it.
Yes, and we talked about the importance of protecting coastlines for future generations.
Yes, and my wonderful friend Brandon, yeah, my wonderful friend Brandon learned why I shouldn't wear Mickey Mouse merch to SeaWorld.
But there is one very important thing we haven't done.
What's that?
The finale. Every sea lion presentation ends with a big, splashy finale.
Really big splash, activating some waves. Everybody have a blast. Now it's time to make a wave. In the water playing, fascinating play. Now we're celebrating. Here we go. Take a ride, flow with the tide, laughing and discovering. We've had the most fun on the coast, making happy memories. All we wonder, learn with each other, enjoying the mystery. You take a ride, flow with the tide, laughing and discovering.
Everybody give a round of applause for SeaWorld.
Let's keep that applause going for Clyde.
And finally,
Our director.
thank you so much for coming today, everybody.
And have a great rest of your night here at SeaWorld Orlando. Bye-bye.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emmanuel, and on behalf of the entire Killer Whale training team, I would like to welcome you to Orca Stadium. Being a part of SeaWorld's mission is more than just a job. We are proud of what we do, and it is a privilege for us to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these amazing animals. Now more than ever, we are honored to share our relationship with the whales and what we have learned with all of you. And now, SeaWorld proudly presents Orca Encounter!
One interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Wait.
Mikhail and that was Shula, 2 members of our killer whale family, demonstrating their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's floor. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust and allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or you step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see our whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is what makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as the Citus orca, more commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we know them as Katina, Milani, Malia, Trua, and Mikhail, our killer whale family. Mikhail is our youngest whale, at just 14 years old, and the oldest is Mikhail's mother, Katina, who is also the matriarch or leader of our pod. SeaWorld's animal training techniques creates a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning, through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us, and they even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Now, one of the very first husbandry or healthcare behaviors we teach our whales is actually a position in which we're able to ask for a voluntary blood sample. The whales I talk to will eventually, or upside down, and present to us their tail flukes. Now, not only does this give us a great view of the whale's entire body, but it also gives us access to blood vessels, easily seen on the white undersides of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians can combine and collect the blood sample at least once a month, and our whales are taught to remain calm and relaxed throughout the entire procedure. Now, as trainers, you might see us rubbing down or even massaging our whales, whether it be on their backs, pectoral flippers, or those tail flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, so this is just one of the many different ways how we can reward or reinforce our whales for remaining calm during a procedure like this. And it's also a really great way for us as trainers to strengthen our relationships with our whales. Now, collecting a blood sample is just one way how we can ensure our whales are remaining healthy. Another really important diagnostic is weighing our whales. Now, we're able to weigh our whales by asking them to slide their bodies up and onto a giant killer whale-sized scale we have in one of our adjacent pools. Now, when the whale slides up, a portion of their body does still remain in the water from the gills on their back all the way down to those tail flukes. That is the powerhouse of the killer whale. It's called the peduncle, and it's very heavy and very muscular. In fact, natural athletic behavior we see with all killer whales is the ability to lift that portion of their body with such force, it enables them to completely turn before re-entering the water. But in this scenario, in order for us to get an accurate weight of the whale, we want them to lift up the peduncle all the way up. Very similar to you and I putting both feet on a scale so we can get an accurate weight instead of putting one foot off and one foot on. So we're going to demonstrate this for y'all here, all the way up and out of the water. Training this class here enables us to ensure accuracy, so we know that our younger whales are growing properly and that our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
So we just learned that killer whales love to play, and they can actually learn a lot by playing. And we'll also learn through mimicry and observational learning. At a young age, killer whales will learn important life skills by playing games, such as follow the leader with their mother and other whales. And we're gonna put that to the test today with our killer whale family, and all of you guys ready for some fun? All right, let's start up with this side of the stadium. Go ahead and stand up. We are going to play a killer whale-sized game of follow the leader. You're going to be our leader, and we're going to see if Mikhail here can follow you. Now, what I want you guys to do is put both arms to your side, and when I say go, you spin 2 times in a circle. Ready, set, go! And he's got it! That was incredible. Thank you all so much for participating. As I see, Mikhail is paying very close attention to you. Killer whales are very curious animals, and they're often seen spy hopping, or even jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. So Mikhail's going to demonstrate this for you all, so when you see him, give him a great big cheer! Alright, this time of stadium, we didn't forget about you. Go ahead and stand up. We have an even bigger jump plan for you called the reach. Now to ask for it, you're going to put one arm up, you're going to touch the leg, and then bring it right back up again when I say go. Ready, set, go! And he's off. Now, killer whales will reach for a wide variety of different reasons. Similar to a bow, they might reach just to get a better look around, or sometimes even scratch an itch. More often than not, though, they'll reach just to simply show off. Welcome to the sunset, everybody. Let's hear it one more time from the view, Tra, and Mikhail. As you can see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they can eat several hundred pounds of food every day. In the ocean, the killer whale's diet will depend on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, things like overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals. It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador of the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful.
But still vulnerable.
Challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written. And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow
And change the world.
together. We've got this.
Encounter, and have an amazing rest of your day right here at SeaWorld. Goodbye, everyone.
Follow SeaWorld on Facebook and Instagram to keep track of our latest rescues and find out more about the animals in our fleet. Thanks again, everyone, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.